Sometimes the most delightful gaming experiences come from the simplest concepts. Wheelworld, now on Xbox Game Pass, transforms the humble bicycle into the centerpiece of a magical open-world adventure that's refreshing and unexpectedly engaging. You play as Kat, a cyclist who discovers a mysterious glowing bicycle in a shrine. This legendary bike once had powers that were stolen, threatening the world with destruction. Your mission? Explore a beautiful island, compete in races, and retrieve scattered magical bike parts to restore balance. It's wonderfully bonkers in all the right ways. What immediately struck me was the stunning visual style, clearly inspired by artist Moebius. The first area, Tramonto, feels like cycling through a Cézanne painting crossed with a comic book. Rolling hills covered in vineyards, pointed trees like quills, and caricature-like tractors create an enchanting world to explore. The cycling mechanics are brilliantly simple, yet satisfying. Accelerate, brake, and turbo boost, that's it. No complex tricks or drifting, just pure cycling joy. The boost system encourages risky behaviour, narrowly missing traffic, catching air, or slipstreaming opponents fills your meter. It creates a lovely risk-reward dynamic that keeps races exciting without being overwhelming. Racing forms the heart of Wheelworld. You'll face various cycling gangs, the coffee-obsessed handle baristas and medical-themed practice crew among others, each with amusing personalities. Races range from checkpoint challenges to point-to-point sprints, with optional objectives like collecting letters to spell KAT or beating specific times. It's Tony Hawk's approach to objectives applied to cycling. What sets Wheelworld apart is its incredible bike customization. You'll discover dozens of parts: wheels, frames, seats, forks, each affecting aerodynamics, grip, and performance. Some parts have special perks that refill boost under certain conditions. I spent embarrassing amounts of time crafting absurd contraptions, including one memorable bike with a log frame and lawnmower blade forks that somehow excelled at crashing through grape bushes. The open world strikes a perfect balance. Rather than overwhelming you with hundreds of icons, Wheelworld presents a compact world fully explorable in around 10 hours. There are shrines to activate, using your adorable bike bell, parts to discover, and various challenges. In an era of bloated 100-hour games, this restraint feels refreshing. During my playthrough, I was struck by how restorative the experience felt. There's something inherently joyful about cycling rarely captured this well. The way Kat leans into turns, the satisfying whoosh of wind downhill, and the gentle pedaling rhythm combine to create something genuinely therapeutic. On stressful days, Wheelworld genuinely improved my mood. The game has rough edges. Physics can be janky. I occasionally found my bike behaving strangely or falling through the world. The gear shifting mechanics feel underdeveloped. Some races feature frustrating difficulty spikes, particularly when pursuing optional objectives. Technical performance on Series X is generally solid, though I encountered occasional frame drops and minor glitches. Nothing game-breaking, but reminders this is an indie production. What impressed me most was how Wheelworld creates its own identity, despite obvious inspiration from Burnout and Tony Hawk. The focus on bicycles fundamentally changes the feel. There's a human scale to everything that makes exploration intimate rather than overwhelming. The soundtrack deserves special mention, perfectly balancing focus and euphoria. Whether peacefully exploring or frantically racing, the music always complements the action beautifully. Wheelworld succeeds because it understands what makes cycling special: the connection between human and machine, the joy of momentum, and the pleasure of finding your own path. It celebrates cycling culture while remaining accessible to anyone who's enjoyed the freedom of two wheels. This isn't a game that will revolutionize the medium or dominate your time for months. It's a charming, focused experience that knows exactly what it wants to be. For those seeking something different, something genuinely uplifting, Wheelworld delivers a delightful cycling adventure well worth your time.